I had the opportunity to coach a Red Bull athlete in City Skylines, and here's how it went.
Two cities, 90 minutes. Biggest population wins. I'm challenging City Skylines content creator ImKibitz to a race to see who can build the most populous city. Every 15 minutes, we'll face a new curveball that threatens to demolish our city in an instant. Oh no. And to make this fair, ImKibitz is gonna be building completely upside down.
This is the worst thing ever.
And with the help of my friend Flyvox as my coach, it's city versus city. And later, a real-life city planner is stopping by to judge.
Real-life city planner also. Look at my face. Look at,
And later,
wait, look.
It's city
Look,
versus city.
look at my, I'm just like, I don't know what. I'm just like, oh my God. I'm just, you know.
City. And later, a real-life city planner is stopping by to judge.
Yeah, that's so cool. They had a real life city planner come in like 2 times and like judge the city. So that was also really cool. Corey Brown, a city planner, came in occasionally and judged the cities. Remember, like it was 90 minutes, but we recorded from like midnight until like 3 a.m.
Judge our cities and crown the best mayor. We did not think this through. I'm Grant Pooh Bear, pro speedrunner, and today I'm taking on City Skylines. You just found out that you're playing upside down.
That's gonna be a real mission critical problem there, bud.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I know how ImKibitz is going to play. You're standing a pretty good chance here.
Yeah, we'll see about that, bud.
We are playing for some big money here today. Me and Flyvox will be splitting 100 gift subs if we win. Meanwhile, we will be giving the equivalent of 100 gift subs over to Kibitz if.
My first thought when he was like, oh, it's about 100 gift subs, you know, we'll split it. You know, he was going to get 50. I was going to get 50. My first initial thought was, I can't get gift subs. I'm not affiliate with Twitch and I can't get subs. And then my second thought was, you know, I'll just tell them to take those 50 gift subs or that equivalent in money of the 50 gift subs and donate it to a charity, right? So I wouldn't have wanted. I mean, I'm not going to spoil how the video ends, right? Because if you haven't seen it, you don't know who wins. The value of 50 gift subs. Right there. That's where I'm like, wait. I was like, wait, that's not going to work. Wait.
Win. Meanwhile, we will be giving the equivalent of 100 gift subs over to Kibitz if he wins. So there's big money on the line here. Let's set the stage. We're going to Cliffside Bay.
So this was interesting, Cliffside Bay, because the initial contact asked me, it's like in the base game, what is like what are the best maps? And I'm like, I don't know, like Blackwoods is cool, you know, River Run, I like that one. I named some of the maps, and then like they're like, what is the hardest map? I'm like, the hardest map, I don't know, like the first time I've ever played City Skylines, I started on Cliffside Bay because it's like the first map to choose, and it doesn't have like a continuous water flow, so there's no river on this map. It just has an ocean in the starting tile. And the problem is, if you put your sewage and your water intake in the same area, right, the pollution, because there's no flow of a river, the pollution just slowly spreads and goes into your water intake, and that's how I destroyed my entire city like the first time I played. So I was like, well, Cliffside Bay is kind of challenging because you can't dump your sewage and take your water from the same place, right? Because that's kind of difficult. You have to think if you're going to use water towers or what are you going to do. And they went with Cliffside Bay in the end, right?
3, 2, 1.
Right, the countdown.
Go.
Did you see me?
We're not going to panic, okay?
That makes one of us.
If you're not too familiar with City Skylines, it's important to point out that the game is highly.
That's my city. Look at, there's my name. That they took my shots from my city. Interesting. So because they asked me what is City Skylines, and I couldn't really explain it because I was having brain farts and everything because I couldn't talk. They did this little like Pooh did a like off-screen, you know, voiceover for this.
Detail. As mayor,
my city.
You have to manage public transportation to avoid gridlock, power to keep the lights on, you have to balance the economy, and literally keep the streets clean.
That's not my city.
Now imagine doing all that while playing upside
down, dude. That's
No, we want to go with that coal power plant. Put it down right there. Sure. That's perfect. Okay, so that.
You cannot imagine. It was so difficult to explain to Grand Pooh Bear what to do. Like, it was so hard not being on the controls. I think I say that in the video as well. It was so difficult to like explain, like, look at how crooked the roads are. Look at how crooked. I couldn't explain everything. It was a time thing. We had 90 minutes. We had 90 minutes to get the highest population, sort of speed running, right? I mean, luckily I've speed ran the game before, so I do know like speed tactics, but explaining that to someone that has never done it and without being able to point on an icon, do this, do that, but like having to word everything was so difficult. It was so difficult.
Put it down right there.
Sure.
That's perfect. Okay, so that will be the industrial area right there. Place it down. Yeah, just like that.
There's a lot of complexity to this game that I need to learn quickly. And thankfully, Flyvox is here to guide me.
I'm thinking here, do we want the water intake from the ocean, or do we want to dump our sewage in there?
Wait, we can't.
I can hear it in my voice how nervous I am. You can hear it in my voice.
I'm thinking here, do we want the water intake from the ocean, or do we want to dump our sewage in there?
It's like all crackly. It's like I just sound so nervous. I'm so nervous.
Wait, we can't.
Why not both?
See, we get our water from up here, then we drop our
See,
poop
you can't
down
do that.
here.
No, we have.
That's what I would do.
It can get bad really quick. Do we want to dump our
That's the
sewage?
thing.
Here, then we drop our.
See, that's the thing. He was like, "Oh, we can get the water intake from up here and dump the sewage down here," but that's the sewage just like kind of spreads all in here. It doesn't work on Cliffside Bay.
Dude,
no.
It can get bad really quickly, actually.
Well, okay, are you sure? I mean,
It happens.
great place to poop. I have.
Kibitz was so amazing. He did like such good planning. He was really amazing.
127 people, happy citizens. ImKibitz has had a slow start, but he remains eerily calm for a guy
He was
building
so
a city
good.
upside down. Turns out, it's his strategy.
I'll be honest, I play this game like a snail to make everything literally perfect. So I've never like speed played this game.
Is playing upside down, how hard has it been so
Playing
far?
upside down is like
Ridiculous. This is the worst thing ever.
How is it pretty and he's so fast? I'm panicking here, man. I'm panicking.
My coach is already panicking, and if that's not bad enough, the first world event is about to make things worse.
Oh no.
this was I'm panicking. All right, my coach is already panicking. Funny video. This video is hilarious. It's so good. All right. World event. I got a small story for that. So initial contact from Red Bull wanted to have some more details on City Skylines, especially or like with the maps, right? What's the best map? What's the most difficult map? They were like, okay, so we can trigger natural disasters in any map, on any game mode. I'm like, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. They thanked me, and then I heard like, okay, so we're going to trigger disaster every 15 minutes. The thing is, you probably know that you have to unlock natural disasters, right? I think they're with the first milestone. The 400 people on Cliffside Bay is the milestone where it unlocks natural disasters. We hit the 15-minute mark, and they're like, oh, world event, you got to trigger a tornado. I didn't even realize, and Pooh was like, okay, where do I do that? And I'm like, oh, you have to go to and I see that the button is still grayed out, right? The landscaping where the disasters is. And I'm like, we haven't unlocked it yet. And then Kibitz, because we heard Kibitz, he's like, so what do we do now? And then Red Bull, the people from Red, they're like, ask Flybox. And I'm like, shit. I told them, yeah, no problem. I completely forgot that you have to unlock them first. And I'm like, oh, we just need like 50 more people, like 30 seconds, and we should have it, and it should be unlocked, right? I was feeling so bad. I felt the blood shoot into my head. I'm like, oh my God. Luckily, like 30 seconds later, like Kibitz and Pooh both hit the milestone. So we were I was very, very lucky.
World event, trigger a tornado.
Really, really cool. And the cool thing is that right there, see, it was already like a minute. Look at the timer. See, there we go to the natural disasters on 1:14, but it should be at 1:15. So like a minute later, we reached the, no, it was the second milestone actually, 1,300 people, I think. So I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed, right? And another thing, like Pooh had, like in cities, you can have random natural disasters turned on. And I think either you can see it in this video or you can see it in the video on Grand Pooh Bear's channel. But I'll see. So triggering the tornado.
People, oh god.
We're losing people,
Oh, God.
right? Oh, what happened?
What happened?
Tornado came from not the direction I was hoping for.
And Kibitz, I felt so bad because, you know, he hit the button. We both said, okay, we're going to do it on the exact same spot. And so Kibitz tornado just like went completely wild and wiped out like half of his city. So
And destroyed half my city.
Oh no!
he's losing so many
Thankfully,
people.
those tornadoes have an equally devastating effect on both cities. Our populations remain neck
So you
and
can,
neck.
yeah, you can see the population. They have had the graph.
Devastating effect on both
They had the graph here. We're a bit behind, and then we take the
Our
lead.
populations remain neck and neck. Kibitz, where are you at? What's your population at right now?
Okay, so we're going through the.
600. What about you?
How do you? I thought you got hit by a natural disaster.
Oh, it's just one little tornado. What is that gonna do, right?
The video is really, really funny. The video is
You're
so
playing
funny.
upside down. Someone who's playing upside down has the lead over 2 gamers. I need to step it up.
It's so hard when I'm not on the controls. Oh my god.
No, just.
That's what it was. That's what it was. It's so hard when I'm not on the controls.
You know what? This is a beautiful straight line. I don't know what you're worried about. We're at 2200, and rise over 2 gamers.
I think
I need to step it up.
I think I said that because of the pipes or something. He did like I was wanted to save money.
What? This is a beautiful straight line. I don't know what you're worried about.
This is a beautiful straight line. He's like this.
200. I'm at 2060 and rising real fast.
Just zone that. Zone that.
Look at that. We're ahead of the population.
Money-wise, we're doing super good.
Natural disaster coming in. Trigger.
Meteor strike. Okay, on the same spot we both get. I needed to save money in that. I didn't want it. That was the last thing. Like in my mind, I was like, oh my god, if we go broke in like the first 10-15 minutes, like what is gonna happen? Are they gonna do it again? Are they like, oh, you lost, your coach was BS, I was like, this cannot happen under any circumstances. We cannot like lose instantly, right? As Pooh said, somebody who's playing upside down against 2 gamers. I'm like, oh my god.
We need a cemetery though.
Good idea. We're gonna have a cataclysmic event. Yeah, good call.
There's a cemetery.
When was this recorded? The 15th of March. Second meteor, second world disaster, like half an hour in. We're like at 3,000 people. Kibitz at 2,200.
There's a cemetery right there.
So we plop down a cemetery. Got the meteor.
Why are these all on fire though?
I don't know.
Look at that. 3,000 population and 2.9 for Kibitz. Like he went so fast.
Have your city.
You got a good shot at taking it. The pollution.
Oh, the
Kibitz.
Corey Brown here.
So
the real life city planner right here. So at the I think at the halfway point they brought in Corey Brown, the real life city planner.
Now, so we invited real life city planner
was
Corey
interesting.
Brown here.
So I have a master's degree in community and regional planning.
Give me your early prediction here.
Kibitz, I liked the compactness, and then as soon as you started building the annex, I was like, oh, Fly's been doing a good job of guiding you through like a setup. I think if you continue on that track, you got a good shot at taking it. The pollution out there in the ocean's getting to be excessive.
What are you talking about? This pollution right here?
Like whoever's building in the next area down the coast is gonna be really annoyed.
That's the
because
problem
there's,
with this map
massive
right there.
Sewage plume coming down the coast at them.
A less than stellar report from the city planner. And this next world event is not gonna help. A tunnel road from one.
That was odd. Build a tunnel road from one edge to another. I was like, I didn't quite understand. They just want a tunnel, but then I got it because it's very expensive, right? Because of the money.
Tile to the other, like the whole city.
15 minutes? Okay.
Tunnel road. I know. I definitely know.
Okay.
Of those. All right.
I did not realize how expensive this would be. All right.
There we
Yeah, it's about the money, right?
No. Just go straight across. That's what I'm getting, right?
I was not sure.
And now just
I'm connected.
I really wasn't sure when we did that. That's like just connected, right?
no, when it's green. No. Just go straight across. That's what I'm getting, right?
I was so insecure. I was like, what? Yeah. Wasted money, 100%. Like, look at how much money. There we go. We got 91,000 credits. And now after we place that, boom, 35,000 credits. And then we were wasting another like 15,000. No, it was another 64. From 91,000 to 28,000 credits. That was they wanted us to waste money with that, right?
Got yours in?
Yeah, it only cost us $70,000.
70,000.
Even more than that.
Mine cost 50.
How's your budget doing, bro?
Oh yeah.
His cost 50 because he didn't connect it. It didn't say to connect he just built a tunnel straight, like a tunnel line. We connected it as well, so that cost extra money as well.
No, just no money.
Annoying and expensive. But the tunnels are built and we can move on. Only problem is our budget took a massive hit.
Dude, I'm super nervous.
What are you nervous about?
What is wrong with our power? I can't see the panel.
I'm executive decisioning. I'm executive decisioning right now.
That was also something like there was like I think I don't know if Brand Pooh Bear was above. His face was like the screen wasn't like that. I couldn't see this part. I couldn't see the left side of the screen here. I could not see it. There was some, I can't remember, there was some graphics over it. That's why I was like, what's wrong with the power? I can't see the panel. Like, I'm nervous.
What are you nervous about?
What is wrong with our power? I can't see the panel.
I'm executive.
See, I was like, I can't see what is wrong? Are we not producing enough? What is wrong? Is there a power line cut? I couldn't see it, right? So, and Pooh was just like, I'm executive decisioning.
I'm executive decisioning right now. I'm building.
He just like throws something there.
Right here.
Well, that should put us over the roof then, of course.
Okay.
Oh yes, we got high res. Yeah,
We got high res. High res right here.
High
high
res?
res. Yes,
Yep.
right there.
What?
Right there.
Yep.
High res, high density residential, of course, not high
Right
res.
there. Boom, boom.
A major
There we go.
milestone.
And Kibitz was kind of freaking out at that point because we reached that quickly.
For our team. High density residential zones should skyrocket my population. We have Kibitz.
I was like, we got this. Like, we got this, right? We got this.
On the ropes. Mute your coach for the next 15
Whoa.
That's
I had to be muted for 15 minutes.
not for him at all, though.
Look at my face. Look at my face. And I was like, that face, that needs to be like an emote. Fly shock or something. You know? I was like, that was so interesting because they said, all right, we didn't know that. We didn't know what event would be triggered. We didn't know that it's gonna be tornado, meteor strike, what we seen. We didn't know that we had to build a tunnel, and we didn't know that I was gonna get muted. That was genuine reaction right there. We didn't know any of that. Pooh didn't know it, Kibitz didn't know anything. And so I was like, muted, and I was sitting there for like a minute, like mute me for 15 minutes. I was sitting there for like a minute, right? And then all of a sudden in my ear, like Red Bull is like, who can't hear you, but he can still see you. And then I was like, I was all doing like this for 15 minutes and like pointing to things and shaking my head and going like this whenever he said something. That was so difficult. It was so difficult to do that. It was so difficult.
Muted to the coach. That's fine. You know what? I see what's going on here. We need another
My friend-
landfill anyway.
And then Kibitz, of course, he's smart player right there. He's trying to get Pooh to spend all his money and, oh, you have to put this down and you need to do this. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, no.
Hey, you know.
No. He was giving you bad advice. You know what you really need? So there's like a wonders tab. They make people really happy, and a lot of people like to go to your city. It helps out a lot.
Warning.
A lot of that.
Experts predict an earthquake.
Okay, I'm getting an earth.
He's just getting a random earthquake because he has random disasters turned on. Nobody said we had to turn him off, or like nobody said anything about the settings of the game, right?
Earthquake right now, though. This doesn't seem fair. Oh,
What?
no. My coach could do nothing but melt down in silence as an earthquake wreaks havoc on my city.
Still 1,000 more people than Kibitz, though.
But it's fine. I'm in the lead right now, and nothing bad is happening at all. My people
I'm catching up real quick, my friend. I just got
Yep.
high density, and I've been preparing for it for the last couple minutes, and it's looking good.
I can't believe how good ImKibitz prepared for this moment of the high residential. Like, the video is like it's 2 more minutes now. He's skyrocketing. Let's just watch
Kibitz,
this.
what are you at right now?
Population, I'm just almost at 9,000 right now.
Wait, you're almost at 9th. How did you pass me?
I
That
told
was-
you, I'm a bit of a planner. But
That was the moment. That was the moment where I stood like this and slouched back.
Wait, you're almost at 9th. How did you pass me?
Right there. That moment.
Wasn't great now.
I was like, okay, we got 15 more minutes. I was like, what can I do? What can we do? How can we get fast population?
How did you pass me?
I told you, I'm a bit of a planner. But luckily, I got to the new tile, replaced all my water.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Seriously, Kibitz did so good. He did so good.
Out of nowhere, ImKibitz is passing me in population. I need my coach more than ever now. Thankfully, Fly is released right when I need him.
Who was so nice. Like, he was so freaking nice. He, like, just listen to that. It was amazing.
My God, you've been doing such a good job. I am so
Thank
proud
you.
of you.
That was
I
a
believe-
devastating 15 minutes without you.
Dude, how does it feel to be losing to someone playing upside down?
Listen, all right? I'm not.
A bit of a jab, right? A bit of a jab to from Kibitz. Really fun.
Going down without a fight. And the final challenge is right around the corner. Trigger tsunami.
World event, tsunami. But we had 60 seconds to prepare our defenses. So, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did not think about defenses. Tsunami is the worst. I did not properly think about, you know, a seawall, like a landscaping until like the last 10 seconds. I was like, no, wait, we need to defend ourselves, right? We need to defend our city.
In 60 seconds. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Same area. That poor same area.
that
Sure.
area.
This last challenge is the most brutal of them all. We built our defenses in hopes to limit the damage. What happens next, I just simply was not ready for. It's perhaps my biggest blunder in my entire gaming career. Did I not trigger?
Let's go to landscape. Or, I don't know. Did you hit the button or
Yeah, I did. Oh.
Yeah, you do not want to hit that again.
Nope.
did you hit it twice now?
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it's still moving.
Here we go.
To some degree. Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
Take caution and avoid roads.
So, just, yeah, Grand Pooh Bear triggered the tsunami twice. Not once, but twice. A double tsunami. Exactly.
3,000. Yep, I triggered 2 tsunamis by accident. Any chance I had at winning is now drowning right along with my NPC citizens.
We're done. We're way beyond defenses at this point.
defense does not happen for us.
Well,
My
actually,
defense
no.
is failed.
Your
defense,
has
Kibitz.
failed?
Yeah, that's not looking good.
Like, in the last moment, I was like, before he clicked the second time, I was like, go to landscaping, because I wanted to, you know, build a dam. Like, build a dam with land. Like, don't even go with the seawall. Just go and raise your terrain up and build like a strip of terrain, right? And then he clicked the tsunami the second time. So,
Good, Chief.
Outside of all the citizens that died, we're really not in that bad a spot.
Oh my God, we lost like 10.
look at the population now. 2,295 for us. 14,500 for Kibitz.
K
We lost
population.
10,000 people in the tsunami.
10,000?
It literally wiped through our entire, like every residential house it went through.
I have a
It's all
new
gone.
crater lake, which is nice.
Kibitz is so smart, just building away from the ocean, you know.
Yeah.
So you just, I mean,
Tsunami
look at
has
that. How
struck
far
the
it
city.
goes.
It went all the way to the bottom, dude. It went all the way.
Water,
We're down to 1,500 people.
1,500?
I didn't
We
think
could
it'd
we
be
could have
that.
built up a wall, and we could have avoided everything.
I just didn't think it'd be
What a
that
help.
bad.
Oh, that's time actually, right?
Yeah, that's time. All right, well, I came in with a population of 2,824.
And I managed to get 17,281.
Hot dog. GG to ImKibitz.
Needless to say, you will be getting the equivalent of 100 gift subs.
Hey!
Not just beating me, but beating me while upside down. Who would you give your city planner award to then?
Yeah, we got the city planner back for a final statement.
I would have to go with Kibitz again for that second stage performance. Fantastic. If it was off the start, the setup probably would have gone to you, Pooh Bear.
Look at the... This is after...
Fantastic. If it was off the
Look at this city. It's after a freaking tsunami. Look at that. It's everything is untouched. Like everything is untouched, right?
start, The setup probably would have gone to you, Pooh Bear, but the ending, Kibitz, you pulled that out.
I'm Grant Pooh Bear, and this is Otherworlds. Until next time.
It was a shame that, you know, everyone died at the end.
And there we go. Was I a good coach? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Also, if you'd like to talk about this video or how I got the opportunity to film with Red Bull, I recommend joining the City of Friends Discord, which is linked in the description below. It's a joint Discord I run with 4 other amazing builders. I'm usually there hanging out, and I love to chat about City Skylines. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and please stay safe out there. Bye-bye.